There are two silver and gold markets. The question is, which one are you in? Hey everyone, thanks for watching Yankee Stacking. Yesterday, I got a text from my nephew. He's relatively new to stacking silver and gold. I guess you could call him a junior stacker. He recently started a family, so he's really getting serious about his precious metals. Here's his text. Oh, and by the way, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you really like it, please share it to someone, maybe your nephew. Okay, so here's the text. Gold took a dump today. What happened? Silver too, percent-wise. Well, I understand his concern, especially last week, considering how rocky the markets were. And there were a lot of good videos out there explaining why the stock market and the precious metals markets reacted the way they did. It all relates directly to the Fed, the Federal Reserve, their actions, the data inputs that the central bank receives. All the markets, whether it be equities, bonds, precious metals, commodities, even Bitcoin, are highly sensitive to the economy and more so to our central bank's reaction. See, when the central bank tightens its policy, raises interest rates, this makes the dollar strengthen against foreign currencies and become more attractive to the bond market, especially. Gold and silver become less attractive, and their spot price in the speculative futures markets go down. And then we're going to come back to that last point when we go over the two silver and gold markets in just a few minutes. But first, let me get back to that message from my nephew. One data input that hammered gold and silver came out Friday and prompted his text. A shockingly high employment rate was announced for January. 517,000 new jobs last month, screamed the headlines, and President Biden was all too quick to take credit for it. So what the narrative was that the Fed's rate hikes that they've been doing for most of last year, including a quarter rate hike this month, didn't make a dent with jobs. Hence, they're going to have to keep raising rates. Hence, the dollar will strengthen against other currencies. Hence, get out of gold and silver and into U.S. treasuries. Hence, the spot price in gold and silver going down. So I told my nephew to be careful with these bogus government stats. And they're bogus for a variety of reasons. 4 quick things here. Every January, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the BLS, revamps their formula for the past 5 years. And this can cause massive abnormal spikes. The other thing is that this is all an estimate on their part. They take a small sampling of people, they extrapolate those numbers, and they come up with this headline number. There are 2 ways the BLS collects these estimates, too. The headline number that we all read and hear about is measured by what's called the establishment survey. The second is the household survey. The household survey has been showing relatively flat for a while now. It also shows that the long-term shrinkage in the labor force participation rate continues. We haven't gotten back to pre-pandemic levels. These numbers are also constantly revised, and these revisions can be super huge. Case in point, the household survey that we just mentioned showed employment going up by 894,000 jobs. However, 810,000 of those were due to annual revisions. The BLS admits all of its job reports are full of errors and wild revisions. So remember that. Also remember, more and more people are working multiple part-time jobs without full-time benefits. The gig economy is largely to blame for this, but come on. These employment numbers continue to be bogus. So my nephew saw the price of silver and gold drop, and he reacted. I tried to explain a little bit to him, but he was concerned. And I think that's because his mindset is largely in one silver and gold market, not the other. The first market is highly speculative, highly subjective, highly manipulated, highly derivatives based, and highly susceptible to statistics like the headline employment figures. He got caught up in the futures markets with paper silver and paper gold in the COMEX. That market is for traders. The stomping grounds for these people are ETFs. And did you know that in 2022, there was an outflow of money in silver and gold ETFs? Gold ETFs saw a drop of $3 billion last year. I don't want to be too harsh. I love my nephew, okay? But I think for all his claims to being a gold and silver stacker for the long haul, I kind of suspect he wants to trade with his silver and gold. He's looking for a profit. He's a flipper stacker, as I like to call it. That's not me. No, I'm firmly in the other silver and gold market, the physical precious metals market, the market that is highly objective, highly safe, highly resilient to the whims of traders, and highly desirable. Did you know back again in 2022, there was a huge influx of money into the physical silver and gold. And the retail purchases of tangible precious metals was incredible. These people are not looking for a quick profit. They, like this prepper stacker, are preparing for the worst, while of course praying for the best. That's why I am stacking my gold and silver. That's why I'm actually buying buffaloes now, gold buffaloes. And I am creating a second Yankee cannon. So I am now up to, I think 8. Yes, 8 buffaloes. I got a ways to go to before I actually finish this tube. But I'm buying buffaloes. This is a great buying opportunity. And I'm also buying constitutional silver. That's why I'm working on this silver dime guardhouse box. So, guys, if you're in the first market, you're going to watch the spot price like a hawk. You may even panic during, short-term market swings. But if you're in the second market, you care less about the, daily and weekly gyrations in the spot price of silver and gold. Yes, when there's a, big dip like there was at the end of last week, you're going to use that to increase your wealth insurance. But long term, the tangible assets of precious metals will help you protect against the dollar collapse that's coming, the impending reset with central bank digital currencies. So anyway, that's the 2 different markets with silver and gold. Please put a comment down below. Let me know which silver and gold market you are really in. And I hope your day is A-OK.